Hi everybody, it's Pizza here at Emanate. So today's topic is pride. So what we'll do is we'll cover what pride is, the forms of pride, and then how it impacts your life. So what is pride? Pride is actually the excessive concentration of yourself. It's kind of like carbon monoxide. You don't realize it's there or it's overtaking your life, but it's killing you slowly. So number 2, the forms of pride. So the first one really being the superior form of pride. So this is really where you are saying things like, am I getting what I deserve here? Are people noticing all my achievements? This is a place where you can also overestimate your gifts, right? You're really looking at yourself like better than. You may be very opinionated because you're walking into each situation thinking, I'm amazing. So on the other side of the spectrum is the second type of pride, which is inferior type of pride. And this is really where you take a less than stance. I don't really deserve this, or it should have gone to somebody else. They're just better than I am. You really end up underestimating your gifts and really can even take the stance of being pretty indecisive because of the lens that you're seeing yourself from. The inferior type of pride can get pretty tricky because a lot of us look at that and think humility. So C.S. Lewis does a really nice job of defining humility. He talks about that humility is not thinking less of yourself. It's actually thinking of yourself less, which I think really hits the mark. So number 3, how does pride impact your life? Well, in both cases, it impacts your connection and relationships to people. So the superior type of pride may have you approach people in a way of more than. Hey, I know more than you. You really don't know that much. And you might become dismissive of their opinions or their stories. And on the other side of things, the inferior side of pride is you may approach relationships where, again, you're thinking that you're less than, they know more, and again, may approach things in an indecisive way towards them, which impacts connection because you're on unequal ground. So in terms of the spectrum of narcissism, right, the superior type of pride is on one end and the inferior type of pride is on the other end. And where we really want to be is somewhere in the middle, in a healthy level of narcissism where we're not thinking of ourselves as, I am super amazing, or looking at ourselves like, oh, I don't belong, or I don't get a seat at the table. So I hope that helps. Till next time, emanate your best self.